and welcome to your first yoga video. Let's get started. Okay, so my friends, do you know how old yoga is? It is 5,000 years old. Oh my goodness, that's so old. And 5,000 years ago, the yogis, they were sitting and they were meditating. And then, their bumps got sore. And their necks got sore. And their back and their shoulders were sore. So they looked around them, and you know what they saw? They saw what the animals were doing, and they started doing what the animals were doing. So they would stretch their backs like cats. They would stretch their bellies like cows. They would stand on one leg or pretend to be flying like a bird. They would stick their bums up in the air and pretend to be a dog. There was all kinds of things that the yogis did to make their bodies feel really good so that they could sit and then they could meditate some more. And do you know why we meditate? Well, let's do an exercise and I can show you why. So, can you pretend that you are a super silly monkey? Stand up, be a super silly monkey. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, 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 ah, 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 ah. And sit back down. And then we meditate. Now this time you're a crazy monkey. Can you be so crazy? Stand up, crazy monkey. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ah, 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 ooh, ooh. And sit back down, sit back down. And then we meditate. Now this time we're going to be a super silly, crazy monkey that was just stung on the bum by a scorpion. Ouch! Okay, just stung on the bum by a scorpion. Ooh, ow! Ooh, 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 ow, 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 ow! Ooh, 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 ooh. Sit back down, and meditate. Now that was a fun exercise, but that's what the yogis tell us, is that our minds can be these crazy silly monkeys that were stung on the bum by scorpions. And so your mind can go crazy and all over the place sometimes. So we use our meditation to still our minds so that we can think better and we can feel better. So I'm going to teach you a little meditation. And we're going to use our fingers for this. So put your thumb and your pointer finger together and say peace. Now middle finger begins, ring finger with pinky finger, me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Put it down on your lap. Say it a little quieter. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Maybe close your eyes this time. Just say it in your head. Very good. So, while those yogis were meditating, it was so quiet. So quiet. They couldn't hear anything. They couldn't hear the refrigerator. They couldn't hear the fans going. They couldn't hear the cars outside. There was none of that. It was so quiet. And you know what they could hear? They could hear the heartbeat of the universe. So, can you put your hand against your heart and go boom, 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 boom. Just like we have a heartbeat, the earth and all the planets in our universe have a heartbeat as well. Boom, 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 boom. And you know what it sounds like? It sounds like this. Om. So we make that sound to start our yoga practice so that all the cells in our body can feel happy and we can kind of feel a bit more connected to everything that's going on around us. So we're going to start with some silly oms because I know we like to have fun in kids yoga. So we're going to start with a silly om. We're going to do our opera singer om. So way up high, we're going to go Om. And then we're going to do our low baritone
tone Om. We're going to sing it really low. We're going to go Om.
Okay, now that was fun. That was fun. And you can do that a few more times if you want. But now we need to do a serious Om. So, show me your yoga glasses. Yoga glasses on. Very good. Now place your yoga glasses on your lap. Good. And we're going to do a serious Om together. Ready? Big breath in. Beautiful. Now, I want to tell you a story about a butterfly. Butterfly legs, flap your butterfly wings. It's a beautiful butterfly flying around in a forest. And this butterfly sees a flower. Arms underneath your legs, lift your feet up high, flower pose. So the butterfly sits on the flower. And then she sees another flower. So the butterfly flaps its wings all the way over to another flower. And she sits on this flower. And then she sees another flower. So the butterfly flaps her wings and goes all the way over to another flower. And she sits on this flower. And while she's sitting on the flower, she sees a cat. Oh my goodness, a cat. So stretch her back, meow, meow, meow. And this cat is being chased by a dog. Oh my goodness, stick your tail up high in the sky. Woof, 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 woof. Run those feet. Woof, 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 woof. Now the cat, meow, was running and running and running and running away from the dog. Woof, 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 woof. Tail up high, wag that doggy tail. And then the dog had to pee, so lifts a leg. And then the dog had to pee again, so lift the other leg. And the dog ran all the way up to a tree. A tree, a big beautiful tree in the forest. Try the other foot. Now it's okay if your foot is on the ground. You can hold on to the wall. You can hold on to Mommy if she's there. You can hold on to a table. I don't have a table with me, but you can hold on to a table. Whatever you need to do for your tree pose. And you know what? There's lots and lots of trees in the forest, so try it a few times. Try balancing on both of your legs. Our golden rule of yoga, what we do on one side, we always do on the other. So try it a few times. Try to stand a little bit longer on this leg. And then try to stand a little bit longer on that leg. Lots of beautiful trees in the forest. And you know what? There's lots of birdies that like to sit on the trees. And the birdies fly. They fly over to one tree. And then they fly. And they fly over to another tree. And then another birdie will fly to another tree. And it'll fly to another tree. Wonderful, good job. Okay, let's start our sergeant salutations. So, repeat after me. Namaste, namaste. Butterfly up, butterfly up. Butterfly down, butterfly down. Ragdoll, ragdoll. Step back, step back. Plank pose, plank pose. Downward dog, downward dog. Upward dog, upward dog. Downward up, downward up. Upward, ow. Upward, ow. Down dog, down dog. Step forward, step forward. Mountain pose, mountain pose. Namaste, namaste. Do you know what namaste means? It means all of the good things inside of me see all of the good things inside of you. That's such a nice thing to say, and we say it a lot in yoga. Okay, so namaste. All right, now we're going to do a song, get our bodies moving, get our bodies all happy. Just like we talked about in our oming, how that makes us feel happy and all the cells in our body feel happy. moving our bodies and doing our yoga poses makes our bodies feel happy as well. And every little cell in our bodies are happy. So this song is called Every Little Song, Every Little Cell in My Body is Happy. So the yoga poses that you need to know for this song is chair pose. So chair pose, we pretend we sit down into a chair. Sit in your chair. You can keep your hands on your legs if you want. You can bring your hands to your heart. You can reach your hands up high. Yogi's choice, whatever you'd like. So we have our chair pose. We have our ragdoll pose. We did that one in our Sun Salutation. So we touch our toes in a ragdoll pose. Touch your toes, ragdoll pose. And the last pose that we need to know for this song is lion. Lion is so much fun. We sit on our feet, hands in your lap. And you know what? We're going to stick out our tongue instead of making a big roaring sound. We're going to stick out our tongue and we're going to go like this. All right, can you do that? Maybe add in some lion claws. Woohoo! Good job. Okay, now let's start our song. Ready? Stand up.
Here's a fun song that you can sing. It makes every little cell in your body ring. Pat every single body part when you hear this chorus start. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Shake yourself, it's good for your health. Every little cell is happy and well. Shake yourself, it's good for your health. Every little cell is happy and well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Bend your knees and chair pose, please. Every little cell is happy and well. Bend your knees and chair pose, please. Every little cell is happy and well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Reach up high to the sky. Every little cell is happy and well. Reach up high to the sky. Every little cell is happy and well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Reach for your toes and ragdoll pose. Every little cell is happy and well. Reach for your toes and ragdoll pose. Every little cell is happy and well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Here's one more, make a lion roar. I'm happy and well. Here's one more, make a lion roar. I'm happy and well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Jumping jacks will strengthen your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Jumping jacks will strengthen your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Now let's do it faster. Jumping jacks will strengthen your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Jumping jacks will strengthen your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Jumping jacks will strengthen your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Jumping jacks will strengthen your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well.
Let's sit down. Oh, that was so much fun. That was so fun. Now we're going to calm down a little bit. I'm going to take a piece of bubble gum. You take a piece of bubble gum, unwrap it, pop it in your mouth, and blow a big bubble. Oh, I I have such a big bubble. Do you have such a big bubble? Okay, now we're going to take our worries, just the little worries. If you have some big worries, you can talk to an adult in your life. But you're going to take some little worries that are in your mind and plop them in the bubble. Now we're going to take this bubble and we're going to toss it out the door. Oh, that was fun. Okay, now we're going to lie down. We're going to go to our magical garden, a very special place that you can go anytime. So if you're with mommy or daddy, you can cuddle up with mommy and daddy on your yoga mat. If you have a stuffed animal, you can cuddle up with your stuffed animal. Maybe you want to roll yourself up in your yoga mat. Whatever feels good for you, go ahead and do it. This pose in yoga is called Shavasana. It's the best pose. So, lie down. And you're going to think of yourself in a magical, magical garden. And you can smell the sweet, beautiful flowers around you. And you can see the tall trees. Maybe there's apple trees, maybe there's banana trees. Magical unicorn trees, whatever you want. There might be butterflies, some birdies flying all around you in this magical garden. And you're just going to take a big breath in, smell all the sweet flowers around you. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Alright, when you're ready, roll onto your side. Press yourself up into your crisscross applesauce seated pose. And the big yoga word that I want to teach you today is Santosha. Santosha means contentment or happiness. So there's a lot going on right now. It might feel kind of strange that you're not in school. And you can use your worry bubble anytime that I taught you before to kind of take those worries away for a little bit so that you can feel a bit happier. And try to think of one thing today that you can do to make not only yourself, but the people in your house happy as well. Maybe teach them the worry bubble exercise that we did together. All right, so I hope that you are happy. I hope that you are healthy and well. From my heart to yours, namaste. Have a great day.